How Soo Kai and Tan Songyun red carpet moment became a global phenomenon. The night was alive with anticipation. The red carpet shimmered under the weight of cameras, velvet gowns, and blinding flashes. Celebrities arrived one by one, posing, smiling and passing. But then, a hush.
A kollektive Intake of Brit.
There they were, Soo Kai and Tan Songyun. He poised and magnetic, every movement radiating quiet confidence. She, ethereal and elegant, her presence lighting up the entire venue. But it wasn't just their appearance, it was the subtle intertwining of their hands that ignited the storm. The world froze, then erupted. Fans screamed. Journalists stumbled for microphones. For a moment, no one knew if it was scripted, until confirmation thundered through every feed. This was no rumor. This was real. That one gesture, the simplest act of affection, carried more weight than any press release ever could. It wasn't planned PR. It was spontaneous truth. And just like that, China's most whispered rumor became its loudest headline. Before this monumental night, social media was already on fire. Fans became detectives, analyzing every shadow, every smile. They zoomed in on blurry photos, matched jewelry, dissected interviews. Entire online communities formed, bonded by curiosity and hope. For months, people debated, was it friendship or something deeper? Soo Kai's reserved nature made it hard to tell. Tan Songyun's charm, her warmth, fans read into every interaction. The chemistry was undeniable. On screen, their eyes seemed to speak languages unscripted. Off-screen, their comfort with each other only added fuel. Yet both stars maintained a wall of silence. When questioned, they'd smile politely, their expressions revealing nothing. That mystery became part of the thrill, the tension between what was seen and what was left unsaid. And that's what made the reveal so explosive. It wasn't just confirmation. It was the collapse of 1,000 fan theories and the birth of a shared victory for those who believed. The red carpet has seen glamour before, but never like this. Soo Kai's entrance was pure cinematic precision. His tailored suit, his calm stride, his knowing smile, it all hinted that something monumental was coming. Minutes later, Tan Songyun glided in, breathtaking in a shimmering gown that left reporters momentarily speechless. Then the moment came. He reached for her hand. She didn't pull away. They stood, a picture of quiet unity in a storm of flashes. Fans watching the live stream screamed into comment sections. The crowd outside broke into waves of applause. And then came the words that froze the room. Yes, Soo Kai and Tan Songyun are in a relationship. They are very happy together. No teasing, no evasions. Just truth, delivered with grace. Within seconds, hashtags flooded every platform. Hashtag Soo Kai Tan Songyun rocketed to global trends. Clips of their entrance replayed millions of times, each frame analyzed like historical evidence. The silence that once protected them had turned into their loudest declaration of love. When Soo Kai faced the reporters, there was no hesitation in his eyes, only calm certainty. "We're very happy," he said. For simple words, yet they echoed with sincerity. His voice didn't waver, his tone didn't hide. For fans who had studied every nuance of his public demeanor, that moment revealed something rare: vulnerability. Then came Tan Songyun's turn. Her eyes shimmered, not from flashlights but from emotion. "Thank you to the fans who always believed in us," she began. "We'll continue to do our best, in our work and in our lives." Her words weren't just a thank you, they were a love letter to those who never stopped hoping. Her composure mixed with warmth, her soft voice carried an honesty that broke through the noise of fame. It was more than a confession. It was connection. Two hearts finally allowed to speak without fear. The internet didn't just react, it erupted. Millions of posts flooded timelines. Fans celebrated like it was a festival. Others, stunned into silence, replayed the videos to make sure it was real. Within an hour, Soo Kai and Tan Songyun dominated global entertainment headlines. Editors scrambled to rewrite stories, bloggers raced to post theories. Actors, singers, and directors joined the wave, posting congratulations, cheeky emojis, and heartfelt messages. Some insiders even admitted they'd suspected it all along but respected their privacy. Producers whispered about future collaborations. Commentators called them the new face of authenticity in an industry often defined by secrecy. This wasn't just news, it was a cultural moment. Their choice to go public felt revolutionary in an era where image control defined stardom. Soo Kai and Tan Songyun proved that honesty, even in a world of illusion, can shine brighter than any camera flash. What makes this story powerful isn't just the romance, it's the courage behind it. In an entertainment landscape obsessed with perfection, Soo Kai and Tan Songyun dared to show imperfection, vulnerability, affection, truth. They didn't need to perform a confession. Their actions spoke louder than any orchestrated marketing campaign. By simply being human, by choosing love over secrecy, they reminded fans why authenticity still matters. This revelation wasn't about fame, it was about reclaiming control. For years, celebrity couples hid out of fear, of gossip, of career consequences. Soo Kai and Tan Songyun shattered that fear. Their openness may inspire a new generation of stars to embrace honesty without shame. And for fans, it's a reminder that love stories can still exist in the glare of the public eye, unfiltered, unguarded, and real.
Behindse Elegance lis humanity.
Soo Kai, often labeled stoic, revealed something raw beneath that calm exterior. His subtle smiles, his measured words, they're the armor of a man who values privacy, yet understands the gravity of truth. He didn't just confirm love, he claimed it, unapologetically. Tan Songyun, on the other hand, embodies warmth and grace. Her shyness has long been her signature charm. But that night, her quiet strength took center stage. She wasn't the supporting act, she was the emotional core of the moment. Together, they represent balance, restraint meeting sincerity, confidence embracing tenderness. That's why fans resonate with them.
They don't act perfect.
They act real. In a sea of curated images, their openness felt like a breath of fresh air.
Ever love story carries a hidden side. The fierce, the quiet talks, the choices made behind curtains.
Soo Kai and Tan Songyun likely knew what was at stake: exposure, gossip, invasion of privacy. Yet, they faced it with unity. It's easy to underestimate the courage it takes to go public in their world. Careers can shift overnight, online comments can cut deep. But the fact that they stood side by side suggests something profound, that they value truth over image, faith over fear. And beyond what fans see, perhaps this reveal brought them peace. For once, they don't need to pretend. They can smile freely, walk proudly, love openly. That alone transforms this story from gossip into a symbol of emotional liberation in showbiz. Now that the secret is out, the world is watching. Fans speculate about future collaborations. Will they work together again? Will we see them in joint interviews or reality appearances? There's a growing fascination not just with their romance, but with how they'll navigate this new openness. Can two major stars maintain balance between public affection and private boundaries? If anyone can, it's them. Their synergy isn't just romantic, it's professional maturity meeting emotional depth. Their love story might influence a new wave of celebrity relationships built on respect, not secrecy. Whatever comes next, another red carpet, another milestone, one thing's for sure, this time, the world will be watching with admiration, not suspicion.
Love.
Rumor. Revelation. Soo Kai and Tan Songyun's story is all three, a timeline of whispers transformed into a symphony of truth. Their courage to face the spotlight together turned what could have been a scandal into a celebration. For fans, this is more than an update, it's a moment of collective joy. The tension, the mystery, the faith, all paid off in a single evening that redefined what it means to be authentic in fame's harsh light.
Thank you for watching LVT-SHOWBIZ, where stories meet soul.
If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay tuned for more breaking revelations and heartfelt insights into the world of stars. And before you go, tell us in the comments. Did you believe in their love before it was confirmed? Which part of their reveal struck you most? And what do you want to see next from Soo Kai and Tan Songyun? Your voice shapes this community. Thank you for being part of ours. Until next time, this is LVT Showbiz, signing off from a night where love outshone the spotlight.